Okay guys, this is gonna be epic. These are 2 huge bags full of empties. I would have done this a while back, but I've been waiting till the very last minute practically before I move because I wanted to film this, and obviously I'm not taking garbage with me. So let's get into this empties. It is going to be a long one. I hope you guys are up for it. I'm really looking forward to it. Let's get into it. Okay, we have here Bath & Body Works Bonfire Bash Shower Gel. Talked about this to death in the last couple months. My favorite scent ever. It is amazing. It is incredible. It smells so good. I have multiple backups now. Okay, I have this. This is just like a hand soap from the dollar store or the Dollar Tree. But look guys, it's got a sea turtle on it. That's really the only reason I want to show you. It's like the cutest thing ever. Okay, I have this Neutrogena Wet Skin sunscreen spray 60 SPF. It was fine. It's like a spray sunscreen. It was mostly used in the summertime. The Body Shop Banana Conditioner. I used up my last one of these. I probably will repurchase this, but not for a while. It is a really good kind of just like everyday type conditioner. Like it's not a really deep conditioning type thing, but it will give you a little bit of, you know, softness to your hair. The best thing about this though is the scent. It just smells so good. All right, I have, oh god, you guys, I have so many mascaras, so they're just going to be randomly popping out. Okay, first is the Essence Volume Stylist Lash Extension Mascara, my favorite drugstore mascara. This thing is amazing. This has been unseated by a high-end mascara, which I love more, but I still adore this. It's so good. It's got a little bit of a natural bristle type brush and like really short bristles, but guys, this has fibers in it and it makes your eyelashes so long and luscious. It's so good. So I've been through multiple tubes of this. All right, this kind of sucks, but it has to be done. This is Diamond Dust from Stila. It's one of the Glitter and Glows, and it's glitter. Like this is one of those liquid eyeshadows. Every time I pull this out to use it, it's like so dry now that I can barely get anything to come out. And when you want to apply this type of thing onto your lids, it needs to be seamless in the way that it applies, and this just isn't really working anymore. So it's not used up, like it's not empty, but it's dried out. I think you need to kind of follow the actual expiration dates on these ones pretty closely. I think I've had this for 2 years, so you know, that's probably more than you could ask for normally. Okay, L'Occitane Almond Oil. I love this for shaving my legs with, but I'm gonna go with regular almond oil from like health and wellness stores sells regular almond oil, and if you add the almond essential oil scent to it, it's this product identically. It's the identical product, and you don't need to spend this amount of money. But I will say this, if you're going to shave your legs with this or any other kind of almond oil, that's really, in my opinion, the best way to do it, because it moisturizes as you go, and it just leaves your legs so soft, and no nicks, no cuts, no razor burn, none of that. It's just so good. So it's just such a good way to shave your legs because you get that moisture. I love these soaps from the dollar store from Dollarama. This is just the pomegranate apple one. There's not really a brand, you know, it's just Dollarama brand, but they're like $1.50 and they last just as long as Bath & Body Works and they work just as well. I love them. These are the Equate organic cotton rounds. I love these. I just in fact repurchased a package of them that I'm going to take traveling. But these are just regular old cotton rounds. I saved one obviously just to show you guys. They don't pull apart though, like they don't fray in any way as you're using them. They're just so good. They're nice and soft, they're nice and gentle, and they're $2 for a thing of these. So I just think they're awesome. I will continue over and over to repurchase that. This is a mask, just used it last couple days from Fruits and Passion. I don't even know if that company still exists anymore, does it? They used to have stores in lots of malls. Anyways, this is the olive oil one, and I really liked it, but it was just like a regular moisturizing sheet mask, nothing crazy. This here is the Oral-B Dental Floss. I have these everywhere. It's my favorite. It doesn't fray, it doesn't come apart when you use it. As you can tell, guys, I'm trying to motor through this, but I don't know how interesting I'm making it. I've had this for like 4 years and finally just finished it up. Kind Natured with Heavenly Coconut and Passion Flower Bath Soak. It was fine. It smelled fine. It was just, it didn't really do anything other than just make your bath smell a little bit better. Okay, this is the Degree Motion Sense Sheer Powder. I don't know if sheer powder is the scent of it. This works fine, but I didn't like the scent at all. It just kind of like irritated me after a while. Okay, the CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser. Love this. I repurchased a full size again. I mean, full size, I don't know. Did they make another size? I just repurchased this. It's so good. It's nice and gentle and it works so well. I don't think you need to spend money on expensive facial cleansers. Save that money for moisturizers. That works really, really well. These are the Bioderma Sensi Bio like face cloths or whatever. Why can't I think of the word of it? Anyway, you know what this is. I did not like the scent of these. It smelled different than actual Bioderma Sensi Bio smells. I did not like it. It irritated me in a way, but I used them up. It also, I didn't find had a lot of product in it. Whenever it comes to makeup removing wipes, I always find that they really need to be really wet to work properly. And so much of the time they're not. Like different brands just don't have enough product in them and it just makes it a little bit harder to remove your makeup. And I just didn't find that had enough product in it. Here is the L'Oreal Volume Collagen Shampoo. Just repurchased this again. I've repurchased this 100 times. It's the best volumizing shampoo, especially if you have fine limp hair. It's so good, but they have made the packaging different. It's now like a lighter purple color. Here's the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin. Oh yeah, this stuff is garbage. I mean, on oily skin anyway. It's terrible on oily skin. I will link to my all-day wear test on this and you can see just how terrible it was on me. So I would never purchase that. Okay, here is a fun little one. This is the Laura Mercier Highlight 01 Fully Gone. So it was actually in my makeup use up last year and I didn't finish it, but I finished it this year and I'm really excited because this is a baked product. It's domed, but to actually use up a full like highlighter, even if it is a mini size, is just really like, it feels good. It feels really good to finally have used that up. Here's a little mini of the Bioderma Sebium H2O micellar water. So I can't remember. Oh, this came in like a little try it type set. This was fine, although I will say for the oily skin one, I don't know what they add to it, but in a way it kind of, it doesn't burn, but it doesn't feel as nice and refreshing and gentle on your skin as the regular pink tube one. So I don't like this. I've heard everybody that I've ever seen talk about these two micellar waters say they didn't like this one, but they like the pink one. Does anybody prefer the green one over the pink one? I don't think so. Here's a travel size, a Benefit Professional. It's fully used up. I've gone through so many of those. It's such a good primer for filling in pores. Oh look, here's another one of these. I forgot I even had that. So obviously I love these. Okay, here's a Laneige Water Sleeping Mask, kind of like, what's it called? Foil sample pack? What the heck do you call these? Anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. It was fine. An overnight mask is basically just like a really thick moisturizer that you put on and then you wash your face in the morning. I didn't notice or remember anything in particular about that, so that makes me think that it really wasn't that great. Here is my sample of the Anastasia Dip Brow in Taupe. I did show you guys on camera at one point. I compared this to my actual like full size in Taupe because the color is completely different. So when I had went to the store and I looked at it, I was like, that doesn't look like mine. Why is the color look so different? So I got her to make me a sample and I compared it and mine is like 4 shades darker. So I don't know why that is, but I will say this, after using this for probably a week, because she gave me quite a bit, I did notice the color was a little bit darker. So I think what happens with this dip brow, and I don't know if it's just this shade or if all dip brows do this, I think it oxidizes. I think it gets darker as you use it, as it's more and more exposed to the air. Here is the last of my Bath & Body Works Bonfire Bash body spray. I love this. Obviously there's a tiny bit left, but I'm gonna use this up before I move. I love this stuff. It just smells amazing. This is the Bath & Body Works Coco Shea Honey Ultra Conditioning Honey Body Butter. I love this. I love the way it smells. I love the way it feels. It's such a good body butter lotion. There's another version that's purple. Can't remember what the difference is, but I like both of them a lot. Here is a used up Marshmallow Fireside from this year. This is what this year's looks like. I have one more. Gosh, I love the way it smells when you first open it. It's so good. This is basically the candle version of this. Well, this is the body spray version of this. The only difference I would say, because this does say on it, inspired by toasted marshmallows, cackling, I always want to say cackling. It's crackling campfires and cozy flannels. Basically, I just noticed more of a fire component in here, like that real fireside component. With the body spray and the body wash, it's a little bit less, but I think that's also because you're actually lighting this on fire that you get this a little bit more. Anyways, my favorite candle of all time, my favorite scent from Bath & Body Works of all time. You guys, this was so good. I love this. I want to repurchase it. This is the Kopari Coconut Rose Toner. This stuff smells incredible, and it always makes my face feel so refreshed when I use it. So I loved this a ton. I haven't tried anything else from them, but I loved that. Here's an Anastasia Brow Wiz. I think I'm switched. I think I have been completely converted to the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. I love it. It's what I'm wearing today. It stays on a little bit better than this for me, and it even applies a little bit easier. I think the formula is a little bit better, and I never thought I would replace this, but really love the Benefit one a lot. I love this dry shampoo. It's so good. It's the Dove Refresh and Care Volume Dry Shampoo. I've already repurchased it. It's excellent at removing any oiliness from your hair, refreshing it, giving it volume. I never feel like I get weighed down with this. It's so good, and it's like $3. This is also very good. This is the Body Shop Vineyard Peach Exfoliating Cream Body Scrub. So it's a body scrub, but it's very creamy, and it's got those little exfoliating beads in it, and it smells amazing. That Vineyard Peach smell, it just smells like sour peach candies. It's so amazing. Okay, another couple masks. I've just been trying to use that mask before I move. This is the also Fruits and Passion Pomegranate. And then this one I got from Forever 21, Precision Beauty Korean Face Mask Cucumber Extract. Both of these are really good. Like, all sheet masks basically are going to hydrate a little bit, but anyone that is cucumber tends to be like a really hydrating, and I did find this was like practically dripping off my face. Like, it was a lot of product. This is just a room spray that I got like from HomeSense, GC Signature Vanilla Brown Sugar. So I don't know what brand that is, but it was intense. It was very sugary, vanilla-y, but smelled really good. Okay, this is the Academy Scientifique de Beauté Serum Eclat H 8-Hour Radiance Serum for all skin types. Okay, this was like an apricot serum. They sent this to me in PR actually, and I did use it up, as you can see. I liked it. Did I notice a huge difference? Not in terms of anti-aging, but I do think it might have a slight like brightening effect. So I think it's a good thing to have in your routine if you want a brightening, but I might add in another serum for like anti-aging. So anyway, I liked it though. Packaging is really good. It's got the pump. The actual product itself was a really nice consistency. This is the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation sample. I liked this a lot. I used it quite a few times actually. You can get a little goes a long way for this, and she gave me like a full container. In fact, I don't even think I fully used it up. I need to like get stuff out right now. But I liked it. I don't think I liked it enough to buy it outright. I love the way this looks when you first apply it. It is literally the most perfect looking face that I've ever had. It covers anything. It makes you look completely smooth and flawless, but it doesn't hold up to my oily skin for the entire day. And I have other foundations that do. So would I purchase this if I had all the money in the world? Absolutely, I would. It was really, really pretty, but I would only wear it for probably any occasion where it's like less than 6 hours. But then again, guys, I have the oiliest skin in the world. So if you are a combination, you might want to give this a try, because it's like perfect skin. It's beautiful when you first apply it, and for, you know, for somebody that isn't oily, it would probably last a lot longer. Okay, let's get into a bunch of mascaras. Don't forget to MAC this. I don't want to throw that out. Okay, so I've got 4 different mascara products here. This one is my new favorite, and I just purchased full size. This is the Stila Huge Extreme Mascara. It's amazing. It's so volumizing. It's got the same kind of brush, kind of like the Too Faced Better Than Sex or the L'Oreal, the new pink one. But this is a wetter formula than either one of those, and I adore this. It's like my favorite all-time mascara ever now. Here is Urban Decay Perversion. I used to love this, and I still do like it quite a bit. I love the brush on this. I love big, fat, fluffy brushes. They are my favorite. This one is probably the best brush of life. Like, I love this brush, but I don't think it's as lengthening as a lot of other mascara. So it is black. It's easy to apply. It's nice and wet. I love wet formulas. But it's volumizing, but it's not lengthening. So this has definitely been unseated from my favorites. Okay, this is actually a primer. This is the Lancome Sil Booster primer. I don't like primers. I never find myself using them. I never think that they do anything except make my lashes a little bit clumpy. Maybe they're better on other people's eyelashes, but mine are pretty sparse. Like, I don't have a ton of lashes. You notice, like, when I'm not wearing fake lashes, how short they are. Okay. This is the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. This is what I have exclusively used for under my lash line for, I don't know, 3 years now maybe. Like, I've gone through multiple tubes of this. I am currently testing a drugstore one, the Clump Crusher from CoverGirl, just because of the price difference. I still think this is amazing. It doesn't transfer, it doesn't flake, it fits so perfectly under the lash line. But I'm gonna give a few things a try before I repurchase it. The Clump Crusher that I'm wearing, I feel like it's fine. I actually feel like this though gives you a lot more volume on your lower lashes than the Clump Crusher, but the Clump Crusher does not transfer or flake on me, so it's pretty close. Okay guys, you ready to have some fun? We're gonna open all of these beauty blenders. I have so many here. Okay, let's start with the Real Techniques. I've got, actually I got 4, but these 2 are the different face ones. This is their original, which I've had multiples of these. They never get clean. I do think they used to be a lot better than they are now. I don't feel like you get as smooth of an application with this one as you used to. It used to be amazing. And also they don't last as long. They do get a little tiny rips in them, and they never get clean. This one, and I can't remember what it's actually called, but this one is way better. If you're gonna get any Real Techniques one, get this one. Not only does it have the different shapes, which is really great, but the actual consistency of this, the pink, is so much better than the orange. And these little guys are also from Real Techniques. I'm just basically cleaning out all of my beauty blenders right now. I bought some new ones that I'm going to take with me, so it's time to let all of these go. I've used all of these in one way or another for a couple months. These little guys are actually really good. The consistency of these are nice and bouncy. They're nice and smooth. I have no complaints about these at all. They could be maybe slightly smaller. Like, I like my Quo ones a little bit better also because they're even slightly smaller than this for underneath the eye, which is just a little bit easier. Okay, both of these seem to be completely clean on the inside, which is good news. If you don't know why I'm doing this, it's to look to see if there's anything gross inside, like mold or anything like that. So those ones are completely clean. Now, this has gotten a ton more use, this orange one. There's not usually any mold, but you can see like on the outside how, see that? Like it never fully gets clean, like I said. You can see how it penetrates, but you can't actually get that out. All right, this one didn't even look dirty from the outside, but you can see there is like a line of foundation right where the flat part is. So, I don't know. Is that concerning to anybody? It doesn't really look like there's mold anywhere. Both of these are from Quo. This little guy here, just an amazing little bouncy under the eye one. I have a few more left of these. This shape, it's not my favorite. I prefer the teardrop shape, but this like texture is just so soft and bouncy and smooth. It's the best. These medium-sized ones from Quo, I'm not a big fan of. It's fine, it's just not as nice. So I really didn't use this one as often. No, that one looks pretty good too. See, I told you this is gonna be a big letdown. But it's still fun just to double check. Yeah, and then same here. So good to know. Like, you just want to maybe double check. You maybe just want to double check that you're cleaning your stuff well enough where you're not putting anything gross back on your face. Just a couple more things. This is actually also from the Academy Scientifique Debute. This is the Radiance Aqua Bomb. This was just like a daily moisturizer. It was kind of that peachy shade, and it was also like that apricot stuff. I actually loved it. I thought it was a fantastic daily moisturizer. There's no SPF in it, I don't think, but it was really nice. It was a nice level of hydration. It sat really well under makeup. I finished up a body spray from Pink. This was the Alla Dream Blonde Coconut and Exotic Blooms. I really like this. I didn't use it as much as a body spray as I did as a room spray. It was really nice for like just freshening up the room. Sometimes I'll do that in my closet, or, you know, rooms that maybe don't get as much air circulation. This is the Paula's Choice Skin Perfecting 2% BHA Salicylic Acid. This is a really nice daily chemical exfoliator, and it does kind of make your skin a little bit more youthful. I've been through multiples of that, and I need to buy new Paula's Choice pretty soon. This is the Nair Hair Removal Cream for face and upper lip. Literally just repurchased this because I needed to, and this was getting a little bit old. This is the kind of thing I think where you don't want to take it past its expiration because you could end up burning yourself. But I always find that this just gets rid of that little moustache pretty well. The Lotus Youth Preserve Face Cream from Fresh. This is a 100-point perk. I don't like the scent of this, and I don't like getting it too close to my eyes either. I don't know, I just find it makes my eyes water because of the scent. But I think it's a good moisturizer. Like, I don't know, that I definitely wouldn't buy it because I don't like the scent, but I will use up the ones that I have, like on my neck and on my chest. And the very last thing, this is from Bioderma. It's a Sensi Bio Eye gel. I also just repurchased this because I really, really like it. It's a really good hydrating daily eye cream. Not necessarily like anti-aging per se, but it definitely works really well like in the morning for something to kind of give you that hydration under your eye and plump it up a little bit. All right, guys, that is it for my empties. It is time to get this out of here. Besides my declutter that I'm doing, this is the last video that I'm going to be filming in this room, which is a little bit sad. And in this house where my YouTube channel started. Like, my channel started in this house. Oh my god, that just hit me right now. This is the last video I'm gonna film in the place where it all started. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm moving, but there's lots of videos on my channel about that. Definitely subscribe if you're new around here. I will be putting up lots of videos come pretty soon once I get settled into my new place. And that's it for today. I hope that you're having a wonderful day. I hope that you're speaking kindly to yourself, especially when you look in the mirror. I love you guys. I will see you in my next video.